Welcome, John. How are you?
Good. Doing good to be with you, Glenn.
Yeah. So tell me, I want to talk to you about a couple of things. First of all, the FBI seems to be investigating the Clintons again.
Well, that is a good question. The FBI should be investigating the Clintons again based on the fact that there was a discovery of some highly classified evidence that the FBI never examined as part of its Clinton email server investigation. It's remarkable. We're 3 years past the close of that investigation. That's a very controversial closed-down case. James Comey, you remember all the things that went on with that?
Oh, yeah.
We learned 3 years later that there was this highly classified pile of documents, very important information that the agents working the case themselves said was going to be important to look at before they made a determination on Hillary Clinton's culpability, and they never looked at it. They looked the other way. Somebody wouldn't allow them to look at that evidence. And so 3 years later, thanks to some letters between Senators Grassley and Johnson and the Inspector General of the Justice Department, Michael Horowitz, we learned of the existence of these documents and the fact that the FBI never looked at them. And what's frustrating is those senators can't get an answer from the Justice Department and FBI. It's the Barr Trump Justice Department has not answered these senators about whether they're going to take a look at this evidence.
Why do you suppose that's happening?
It's a remarkable thing, the inertia inside bureaucracy, right? And so there is something in these documents that must be remarkably sensitive and perhaps may cause pressure or questions to reopen the case. And it does not appear the FBI wants to go down that path. But it isn't fair to us in America, and it is an equal justice system if you don't complete the job you started. We gave Mrs. Clinton a pass during the 2016 election, even though there was broad evidence that she transmitted highly classified information on a private server. She did not get prosecuted then, and we find out that a key piece of evidence wasn't examined. That always makes us suspicious in the American public.
So, John, I'm not as concerned about the investigation into the Clintons because I think I know what they are.
Sure.
I am really concerned that we should be investigating the entire Justice Department.
Yep.
I don't think that everybody in the FBI is dirty. I don't think everybody in the Justice Department is dirty.
That's
but there
right.
are people apparently that are dirty and will move things for political reasons. And that's not America. Once we lose trust in our justice system, we become, Mexico or Haiti or whatever.
Right. No, it's so integral, and we always expect that whether you're Democrat or Republican, white or black, live in Connecticut or live in Florida, we're all going to be treated the same when the Justice Department looks at us. And over the last few years, we've seen a really strong body of evidence that people got treated differently based on their political connections or their political affiliation. And that troubles the everyday American. I go out, when I'm out and about traveling in the real world, people will come up to you and say, it feels like there's two justice systems, one today for the Democrats and Hillary Clinton and the other for Republicans and everyday common man. And I think that perception is deeply troubling and really cuts at the roots of our great democracy. And I think Bill Barr has an enormous opportunity to fix this Justice Department, put the people that are so good in it, 99% of them are amazing agents and investigators and lawyers, get the 1% out and get this House put back in order so that we can trust the legal system.
Do you believe Bill Barr is that guy?
I think he is. He certainly has the credentials to do it. He has shown early on in the Russia investigation to talk candidly and honestly and not use the euphemisms and the bureaucratic blarney that we heard earlier people use in that job. The real question will come down to, will he really identify the faults? Will he really punish people? Will there be real criminal prosecution? And the next 3 months are our telling point. We're going to learn from the Inspector General just how bad the Russia FISA was. We're going to learn from John Durham just how much spying went on a political campaign, and then it will be in Bill Barr's corner to decide who does he punish, how does he punish them, how does he fix this, how does he make sure this never happens to another presidential candidate or another American ever again.